Rich, you're first. Hello, Rich. Merry Christmas Eve Eve. All right. Let's see here. Trivia time. How are you guys? Your fave mix? I know, almost Christmas. It's so crazy. It always, like, whenever it gets this close every year, I'm like, I can't believe it's here. It's so, yeah, it's just, I feel like it's always like, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, trivia time. Poll question number 1. Should be easy for those of you who have been paying attention to my lives and some of my videos. All right, guess the tree topper on my Christmas tree. We'll really know who's a first time, who's like scrolling through and not thinking about this. First option is gonna be pumpkin, angel, mistletoe, or star. Guess the tree topper on my Christmas tree. Yay! And I am just gonna continue this pomander that I started last night. Oh, it still smells so heavenly. So I'm gonna start back here and make the, oh, tragedy. I can fix it though. But I'm gonna do, see there's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a 4th line right here. Much love said hi. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, everybody. I know for some of you tuning in, it's your Christmas Eve. It's already Christmas Eve. I'm not quite at my Christmas Eve here in the United States. All right, okay, I fixed it. Jeez. I gotta open up my cloves too. Much love, Luciano. Jamie, yay, Jamie, you made it. Okay, I was gonna ask you in the comments, but then I figured I would just ask you here in the live stream. Where did you get back from vacation today? Also, I'm glad that you made it back safe and sound, that you had safe travels. So I am piercing my orange here with these cloves. Sharice Brewster, Ivy Edits. All right, Moon and Back, that's Ernest. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is my Christmas Eve, same here. It's currently where I am located. It's December 23rd. So it's the eve of Christmas Eve. It's the day before Christmas Eve. So I'm getting there. All right. Gotta open up my donos. Kirby, I'm good. How are you, Kirby? Also, just in case you didn't see it, Kirby, I sent you coffees. I just wanted you to, I was like, I hope he saw it, because it wasn't on YouTube, but I just wanted to make sure you saw that. Ernest sent a floating heart. Thank you, Ernest. Got you on my dono shout outs. Perf. All right, Ernest. Also, if Chad rolls in here, Chad, who is a member and he's been here lately, it's Chad's birthday today. I have him on my birthday list. So we'll see. We'll see if Chad shows. I know it's sometimes birthdays are busy. Kirby, how are you? Also, I watched your gun sighting, like shooting video, and I was like, that is so badass. Luciano, David Nwanodi, Let's see. Kirby, Holly Jid, I think. David, I'm doing good. How are you? Hi, Jonathan. Kirby sent a happy poop. Amazing. Okay, Kirby, I'm glad I said something then. Yeah, I sent you coffees, so please check. I don't know if you get the email notifications or if you check your emails. It's funny, I'm someone who checks my emails like the first thing in the morning when I wake up. And my sister is like, ugh, who checks their emails? And I was like, what? So maybe you just didn't get the notification. Okay, Kirby, got you down. Ivica, I know well, hold on, you're in Macedonia, which makes me wonder, are you Orthodox? Is Macedonia Orthodox Christian? Okay, so it's not your Christmas. All right, I'm just making an assumption here. I was gonna say Merry Christmas to you, Ivica, but if you're in Macedonia, I'm gonna make the assumption that your Christmas is still in a few weeks. iPad gaming. Thank you, David. Grumpstar. Yes, reindeer. 'Tis the season. It's almost Christmas. Alex Mordati. Hello, Alex. Rated Frog. Hello. Big Dog Man, thank you. I made sure to do members only. Kirby. Yeah, I don't know the rules about, of course YouTube has rules about what you can upload, but I feel like it's harmless. Jonathan, Ivica, Omega Supreme, happy early birthday, Dave. Oh, your birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday, David. I missed that comment. Lisa, hello. My grandson made a pomander. Yes, I loved seeing your comment where you said you were gonna do this with your grandson today. It's such a fun craft and I feel like it's very kid friendly. You're welcome, Lisa. Lothar, Bruno, Harry Smith, hello. I'm doing good. I'm excited for Christmas. Alex, yep, Ivica, I thought so. Okay, so your Christmas. This is like, so actually technically I was baptized Orthodox, but I've done both East and West. When is Orthodox Christmas? It's usually like January 7th or something. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, my mom is Lutheran, my dad is Orthodox, both Christian. Some people are like, oh, are you Jewish? I'm like, no, Orthodox Christian. Western world Christmas is always the 25th. Orthodox Christmas, I feel like the date, is it always the 7th? I feel like it can shift. But anyways, my dad does not, well, he'll partake in stuff, but he is Orthodox Christian. So his Christmas, Orthodox Christmas is 2 weeks after Santa Claus, like Western Christmas. So I learned something today. I wasn't sure where Macedonia landed on the which Christmas. Jamie, Island, British origin islands. Merry Christmas, Andy. Bruno, my Christmas is on. Yep, yes, exactly. Amazing. Yes, you guys, I'm gonna continue wearing the Christmas stuff through the end of the month into January because Christmas ain't over for everybody on the 25th of December, in case you didn't know. Kai is here. Rich says, Kirby, I figured out your community page posted a pic of Lambton. Oh, cool. Wait, I want to see this, Rich. That's so cool. Ashraf is here. Ashraf El Kadiri. Yolis is in Indonesia. Ivica says, okay. Honyo, Young Chazi, hello. William Berry. Yep, Orthodox is January 7th. I think sometimes it can be on the 6th, depending on the calendar. Maybe not. Maybe it's always the 7th. I could have sworn it changed, but no, maybe not. Anyways. Okay. Super One General. Yuvika, Merry Christmas, everyone. Sukumaran. Zaina. Thank you very much, Zaina. Super One. Yaba! Yay! Have yourself a happy little Christmas. Thanks for sharing your year. You're welcome, Yaba. I'm happy to do so. Yaba, I wanted to ask you tonight, how is hosting family going for you? Have you been busy with family stuff? Yes, Super One, I'm making a pomander. I'm not quite finished with it. So I've got 3 lines done. 1, 2, 3. And now I've got to do a 4th one on this side. So I'm going to try and keep it really precise. Channeling my inner perfectionist, trying to get these lines real clean. Taurus is here. Skylar Bear. Merry Christmas. Black Sun Angel. OG username taken. Yeah, January 7th is basically my placeholder for Orthodox Christmas. All right, let's start this final row. Get it as precise as possible. Just love the smell of this stuff. All right, I'm gonna dump some cloves onto my garden rooster plate here, just so that they're easy to pick up. Yes, I'm going to add ribbon, Super One. Yes, I can show you the ribbon in just a second. All right, so let's get this clove poked in here. And I feel like oranges vary with how thick the skin is. This particular orange has like, I can tell it's just really hard to get the clove in it. So I'm using a toothpick to help prep a hole for each of the cloves that I'm putting in. Skylar Bear, thank you for asking. How's your Livemas going? It's going well. Today is the 23rd day in a row of doing Livemas, and actually, like, I'm not feeling burnt out. I'm feeling a little tired, sure, because I've been going live more than usual, but I haven't hit burnout, and I mean, I basically have 1 more week of doing Livemas because I'm going through the end of the month, and next Wednesday is the 31st, New Year's Eve. So I feel great. Thank you very much for asking. Jamie says British Virgin Islands. Ooh, beautiful. Never been, but would love to go at some point in my life. All right. Oops. Oh no. I try to get the cloves in without cracking off all of the cloves. Sometimes I fail. Super One General, so I misspoke. My dad is Orthodox Christian. My mom is Lutheran. So my mom grew up in the US, Lutheran here in Minnesota. My dad is from Ethiopia, came to the United States back in the 80s. And Ethiopia is majority Orthodox Christian. So they're so mom and dad have 2 different churches. Both Christian, but just different churches. Weird, my Netflix just stopped working. Anyways, so weird. What is going on? Okay, sorry, I got distracted. So my dad is the Orthodox one, and I was baptized Orthodox, and then when I was growing up, I ended up going to the Lutheran church just because it was Orthodox is real intense. It goes on for hours. I would say like the Lutheran church I grew up in as like a kid and as a teenager, way more chill and way shorter services, and it's in English, whereas Orthodox Ethiopian churches, it's like the services go on for hours. My dad gets up at like 5 or something to go to his church service, and it starts before the sun comes up, and then it goes all the way until like 11 a.m., 12 o'clock noon. And it's the church that my parents went to that was Orthodox. It's like, you know how Mass can be in Latin, which is a dead language? Ethiopian Orthodox churches, I don't think all of them, but some of them do their services in this dead language called Ge'ez, which is like this ancient language that once was spoken in Ethiopia, no more except for the clergy. So it's just very old school, super traditional, super strict. The men sit separate from the women and the children, and it's not spoken in English. And that was just kind of tricky with kids, and yeah. So I ended up being baptized Orthodox, and then I grew up and did like confirmation and all that stuff in the Lutheran church. So it's kind of like, I call it the best of both because I think they're both great. Dirty South is here. Ivica says, let's go Baltimore. Yeah, I think Baltimore is out pretty much. Ethan, Dirty South, Jamie, Rated for Hannah. I'm wrapping gifts, but still watching the stream. I love this, watching the stream while you're wrapping presents. Amazing. Valder Lucas, Feliz Navidad, Jerome. Thank you so much. Gracias. Rich says, I just, sorry, I'm way behind. I just posted the same pic on the 14th hole at Lambton, Hannah. Oh, okay, Rich, I'm gonna make a note of this. I wanna see this. You know how bad I am at the community. I gotta get better at this. Okay, I'm making a note right now. In all caps, because I've missed so many people's posts on my community. I feel terrible. Go to my community page. All caps, highlighted in pink. Because I don't trust myself. Okay. Mr. Big Body, what's your favorite homemade meal that one of your parents cooked for you? Oh man, something my mom would have made. She did most of the cooking. Oh, she cooked so many things. Oh, that's so hard. I mean, I loved her mashed potatoes. I loved her sloppy joes. Those are the two things that come to mind. Homemade mac and cheese. Shaika, thank you. We love the daily live. Honestly, Shaika, I've thought about it because obviously going live every single day helps your channel metrics. It helps your channel growth. But personally for me, it's not sustainable. I would not want to be on YouTube live 365 days out of the year. I think, yeah, it would just, I don't want it to ever feel like a chore. I want it to feel like something fun, something I look forward to. But it is not like seeing the growth and the metrics has been nice after a month straight of YouTube live. Paul White Folks Wallace, happy holidays. Dustin MT, I have enjoyed it. What was it, your sister that did a guest appearance on your stream? Yes, that was my sister, Super One General. Thank you, my big body bee, for sending the makeup brush earlier. I've got you down on my shout out list. Dylan Courier, I'm making a pomander. That's what this thing is called. Charles 2.0, Adenta, Alessandro. I like to sui. I like to sue. Yes, I like Chelsea and Arsenal. Dirty South, Skylar, Merry Christmas, Adenta. Is it? My brain is getting things mixed up. Deep South Rust Garage. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Dirty South, Nathaniel Love, Shaika. Also, the years are different in Ethiopia. Correct. Yes, the calendar is different. NC, 100% pumpkin. I mean, that's the thing, is I like putting ridiculous options as the first option in the poll because it just shows me clearly that like who is not paying attention to the question and just picking the first thing they see and who's actually voting in the poll. Slappy Joe's yes, says Jamie. Nathaniel, name my wish. I don't know. I'd have to think on that if I only get one. Bad Santa is here. Ooh, hi Bad Santa. Are you ready for Christmas? If not, then take some deep breaths. Okay. Adrian, Jamie says, I'm betting big money on football tonight and gonna join for a while. Okay, gamble responsibly. William Berry, that would drive a normal person nuts, being online too much. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I work an office job, so from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, I'm sitting behind computer screens at a desk. So then it's just, and then to be jumping onto a live stream where it's like lights, iPhone, all of the, it's just so heavy on the screen time, so digital, it just would not be sustainable. I think my body would be like, can you please stop being on screens every single day of your life? Punjab is here, doing well. Skylar Berry, like puzzles, Sir Mod. In case I don't chime in on Thursday, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Sir Mod. Young Chazi says, United. All right. Tip Top Health. Good to see you. Happy holidays. I'm working on a pomander. Oops. Trying to get this all nice and get my lines straight. We'll see. All right, let's go. Jamie, Lol, Luciano, Hannah, what countries would you visit in Asia? I think my first choice, well, technically I feel like I've almost been to Asia because I was in Azerbaijan for a summer. But aside from Azerbaijan, it's weird. That one's like Eurasia. They're kind of in a very odd geographic spot. But I think I would go to either Japan or Korea first. It's a pretty close, I don't know which one. Either Japan or Korea first. And then maybe India. I'm just gonna go Japan first, Korea second. India third. Singapore fourth. China maybe fifth. And then like Thailand and Cambodia. The best Goku. Monique, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'm making a pomander if you don't know what this is. Joe C 730, hello from Michigan. Hello, Joe. Jamie says, I'm after 100K tonight. Wow, I mean, be careful. That's some serious money. Monique is asking, when is the last day of Livemas? So my last day of Livemas is going to be the 31st of December, New Year's Eve day. So I will be going live every day from now through next Wednesday, which is New Year's Eve. Dirty South, hello. Yeah, but nice to have family around, all helping out with the food prep. Ran out of bed spaces, so the kids wanted to sleep in the barn with the horses, cows. Oh my gosh. Wait, I love this. Yeah, but hold on. You said the number before. Was it like 12 or 15 people? I'm so curious to know the exact number of people that you've got that you're hosting at your place, at your property. Jamie says, this is like speed dating, ha. Chars 2.0, I did not watch Dave Chappelle's new special. Raid Frog says, I don't know what I like better, China or Thailand. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of China. You gotta watch what you say over there. You can't roast the government. Also, I feel like you can't access certain platforms over in China. I don't know if you can access Facebook. But yeah, ugh. I get a little nervous with countries where it's like government authority is a thing. Like scary government authority. Like for example, I remember I spent a summer in Morocco, and over there you are not allowed to publicly criticize the king, which is insane. And I remember we were meeting with these university students in Rabat, the capital. And we were talking about free speech. And we're like, well, yeah, in the United States, you can say anything you want, if not hate or threatening people. But you can criticize the, president, politicians. Like, you can make fun of whoever you want, and that is perfectly legal. And they're like, well, yeah, I mean, we have free speech too, except you just can't criticize the king. And we're like, that's not free speech. So I get a little nervous about if I were to do something or post something, not that I would act stupidly in a foreign country, but it's just even something as simple as trying to use Facebook or trying to download Facebook or social media platforms that the government does not want people using over there. One of my worst nightmares would be being detained overseas because I did something to upset government officials. Like, not good. And that's just, yeah. Whenever I've traveled to Europe, I've never had that concern. All right, Young Chazi. Oh, okay, you're a West Ham fan. West Ham isn't doing that great. David J, excuse me. Detroit David, rather. Detroit David, good to see you. BT is here. Solomon Daniel, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing good. I'm finishing up this pomander. Dylan Courier, I finally finished wrapping presents. I've got 1, 2... Is it just 2 left? I think it's just 2 presents left that I have to wrap. And then sadly, so I had ordered this gift a while ago and there was a shipping delay. So one of my presents is not gonna make it in time for Christmas, but that's okay. Something we like to say in my family is if it doesn't make the December 25th cutoff, like if it doesn't arrive in time for December 25th, you can just call it an Orthodox Christmas present because Orthodox Christmas isn't until January 7th. Okay, looking pretty straight so far. Let's see, Roger that. England will get you at the airport. What? Colin Peters, Stone Mama Smurf, so good to see you. Where am I? William Barry says, dang, Rice put, oh yeah, but my niece has 1 horse and it cost a lot. Raidfrog says, yeah, none of my apps worked. I had to use a VPN, and even then, I wouldn't use a VPN. Because, like, technically, you're not supposed to be using that app in their country. So, the thing is, it's like you can make one mistake like that, and suddenly you've got people showing up at your hotel, detaining you, questioning you, wondering if you're a spy, like that kind of crazy stuff. I mean, we've heard about Americans who go to these countries and they do something and then they end up in jail. Because they broke some law, and then they basically FAFO, like they effed around and found out. And so I try to avoid countries. I don't know if I've really been to a country with like a super authoritarian government, but I honestly have no desire to go to those countries. I just don't want to be like paranoid about making a mistake and then having my travel plans completely upended because I broke some rule and now I'm sitting in a detention center. No thanks. Roger that. BT, sorry if I'm late to the party, but the short you posted on Friends is 100. Okay, nice. I love that AI. So YouTube has this thing where your live stream recording will upload to the platform, and then YouTube has this AI function where it actually trims out a segment from the live stream recording that it considers to be the highlight of that stream. That's like a little highlight. And so it's just these auto-generated short clips. And my rant about, it wasn't really a rant, it was a trivia question. That part of the live stream where I talked about my dislike of Friends ended up being the AI short. And I thought that was so funny, and I liked posting that. William Barry, how do you define hate? Hate. I would describe it as a passionate, physical, overwhelming dislike of someone or something. Phil Fox, oh, of course I know Berghain. Yes, I haven't been into Berghain, but I know about it, and I would love to go. Dylan Courier, it looks like a yellow heart ornament you're holding in your hand. It's actually an orange that I'm spiking with cloves. Detroit David, is that clove you are sticking in there? Yep, so I've got some nice Madagascar cloves that I am sticking into this orange. That is what is terrible shipping delays. Yep, Jamie. Toxic Mayhem. Hi, Hannah. How are we looking on the aromatic decorative? I'm happy so far. I've got 3 lines, and then I'm making a 3rd one here. I'm working on this one to finish it up, and then I'm going to put ribbon on this. I'd say Japan first, China. It would be nice to see the Great Wall. Agreed. Yes. And Cambodia, because I've grown up around a lot of Cambodians in Long Beach. Cool. Roger Hess is doing a big dono tower. Thank you. Gats says, hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, Gats. Jamie says, I'm 007. They don't mess with me. William Berry, thank you. Stone Papa Smurf, am I reading anything new? Not lately. I've been so busy this month with Live Miss and posting videos and work that I just haven't had time to really read. I'm still working on a few books, so I need to still finish the Dave Ramsey business book that my sister got me for my birthday. I'm reading The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and I'm close to finishing David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me. So 3 currently. Arjuna, I'm doing good. Sean is here. Shaika. Yeah, I like this clip from the live. Oh, I didn't know that about AI shorts. I know, it's so convenient because it takes a while to edit and post shorts. Like, you have to consider, okay, like which parts, like you have to film it, you have to edit it and whatever. And then the fact that they're just auto-generated saves me so much time. I don't have to go hunting for a highlight moment. Thanks to Hannah, I can be proud of my team Arsenal. You beat Crystal Palace, nice. Hello, Mahmood. Shaika, thank you. Rich with the Chelsea emojis. And Roger Hess, let me make sure to get you on my dono shout outs. Boom, gotcha. All right, thank you, Roger Hess. Reaper is here, yay! BT, how often do you have to update the banned words list? You will be pleased to know, not that much anymore. It was a lot at the beginning, and now, so my banned list has grown to over 2,000 words and phrases. And there's still like troll hate comments that come through every now and then, but I think it's so comprehensive that it filters out, I would guess, a good 90% of the hate comments that people are typing in, and they just don't even appear in the chat. So I think, well, I don't have to update it much anymore. What's the point of what you're doing with the orange? I genuinely have no idea. Stone Papa Smurf. So this is something that has been around for hundreds of years. They're called pomanders, and back in the day, I'm talking like 1300s, 1400s, and probably earlier than that, these were used as an air freshener. So like you know, make a room smell good, make your clothes smell good, but then also an antimicrobial. People would make these and carry them around when there was like plague going around to hopefully ward off germs. So this has been around for a really long time. And then I think you can also just make these around Christmas time. I've seen people make these as a Christmas craft. So it's called Pomander, and it's a very fun craft. Arnold, Merry Christmas. Sung Min, thank you. Reed Musri, William Berry, Reaper. All right, gotta get Reaper and I gotta get BT on my list. All right. BT. Bitcoin says California here. All right, so for you out there, it would be 6:30 p.m. because it's 8:30 p.m. for me here in Minnesota. How's life out in California? Bitcoin. I always wanted to see Vatican City and Egypt, the Great Pyramid, says Dylan. Yes, me too. I haven't seen either of those. Merry Christmas, Roger Hess. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I'm so excited for it. Raed Masri, Toxic Mayhem. Arsenal plays Chelsea next, actually. I don't think that's right. I think it's someone else. Because I'm gonna watch this weekend. Chelsea game this weekend. It's Aston Villa this Saturday, the 27th. Raed, I have money. Reaper, Chelsea, let's go. I know, honestly, you guys, I think the Aston Villa Chelsea game is going to be excellent this weekend because Aston Villa is third and Chelsea is fourth. So it's a battle of the third and fourth place teams. Very excited for this matchup. Wannabe Wayne, hello. Adam Hosseini, hello and thank you. So Papa Smurf says, that's cool. Orange with cloves sounds safe and effective. I know. And it smells so good. Just think about orange peel and cloves, like cinnamon baked goodies. It's such a great combo. And I think it looks really cool too. Antonio Salazar, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Micah. BT, I am so passionate about finance. I absolutely love finance. Yes. Is that why you're reading Dave Ramsey's book? Yes. So I consume a ton of financial, what would you call it? Financial education, finance content. Let me send you, I'll type my favorite finance people. But I absolutely love learning more and more and more about finance, like retirement, investing, mutual funds, real estate investment trusts, compound interest, all of it. I find it fascinating. Okay, I want to make sure I got Reaper and BT and Micah Hilliker. All right. So I was going to respond to BT. BT, yes, I absolutely love learning about personal finance. My top YouTube channels my top YouTube channels for finance are number 1, Dave Ramsey. He's my absolute favorite. Dave Ramsey. Number 2 would be, there's so many who to pick from. Not in any particular order, but I would say JJ Buckner. Number 3, Ramit Sethi. Number 4 is your rich BFF. Number 5, what's his face? Vincent Chan. Number 6 is Erica Taught Me. I forget her full name. Taught Me. Yeah, I love personal finance. I think it's so important, and honestly, it's not taught enough. Whoa, Don Pelton. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got the dono Tower of 54. Let's see. Monique says, that's a fun historical fact. I like learning about the everyday mundane things people used to do back in the day. Me too. It makes you appreciate all the stuff that we've got. Whoa. Okay. Oh, 61. There we go. Computer's dying. Yeah, it makes you very grateful for all these conveniences we've got in modern day life, where it's like you can just carry hand sanitizer around with you and just sanitize your hands. Shadow, I don't know yet who's going to the Super Bowl. I haven't thought it through who I want to see. Dang, Don Pelton, okay. Don Pelton, got you. Oh my God, Don Pelton's going crazy. Chirag is here. All right. Wannabe Wayne, Chelsea 2-1. Thank you, The Last Prime, Dylan Career. Oh, maybe it's Champions League. Maybe I missed that. Dusty, good to see you. Toxic Mayhem, January 14th is Chelsea versus Arsenal. OMG. My undergrad is in finance from USF. Nice. That is so cool. I don't know if I would change my majors because I'm happy with the majors that I did, but I think having a major in business or finance would be so helpful. Financial literacy content, yep. Saving is my problem, says Shaika. Glenn Williams said hi. Hello, Glenn Williams. Don Pelton said hi. Whoa. Zacky Wacky, good to see you. Shaika, finance and saving can make you happy and don't need loans. Yeah, the thing I love about Dave Ramsey is he teaches like get out of debt and stay out of debt. Like you will always just be, well, he takes a quote from the Bible actually where it says the borrower is slave to the lender. So you will always be beholden to whoever it is that you owe money to. So just live debt free, don't have loans, don't borrow against your home, don't go into credit card debt, spend money that you actually have, don't borrow someone else's money and then be buried for the rest of your life. So I love that. He just hammers that home, like don't go into debt, do not do it. Don Pelton says just setting off fireworks, cute, love it. Zacky Wacky, Peter, Jamie, background movie, it's a Netflix one, I forget the title of it, but it's a new one from this year. Artisan Portraits, Jamie Hubler, or Inherit Millions, true, but it's like that's not a realistic plan. Like if you're not in that situation like most people, you gotta come up with a different plan. And it's not that hard to, build wealth if you're responsible. All right, let's continue. Let's see, fun facts. Fun facts you don't care, but you will. Jamie says, I did. Monique, I noticed your Minnesota accent when you say always. It's so cool. Interesting, always. You think I have a Minnesota accent with always. I would say there's other words where it comes out and I'm like, oh boy, that sounded Minnesotan. It's so cool. That's so funny, Monique. I love that when people mention that parts of my speech. Oops. Don Pelton, thank you for the super chat. First one of the night, thank you. All right, try not to crush the top of this clove. Don't be crushed. Vote in the poll if you haven't, guys. Who can get it right? Try and guess the topper on my tree. Ooh, this is looking a little crooked. All right, Don Pelton, thank you. Alrighty, we've got Fun fact, we're closer to 2050 than 2000. Love it. I'm here for it. Echo, hello stranger and everyone watching. Doing good. Thank you so much, Echo, for your positive comment. Same to you. Hope you're having a great December, and I hope you enjoy the holidays. Grayman is here. Don Pelton, thank you. Let me get this screenshot. Oh, struggle. I try to do the screenshots, and sometimes I end up killing the live because I kill my phone. Sorry, such a struggle. Let's try that again. All right, got it. Sorry, guys. Johnny Theva, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're doing good. Roberto Story Gomez. Hola, buenas noches, celulas de Mexico. Hello, Roberto. Fun facts. A bunch of people, because they asked how his day was going. Oh no. Sounds like he wasn't happy about the question then. Jamie, have to work part-time. Tuang, good to see you. Fourth row, I'm not sure what that means. Chris B. Grayman, Mo Gooder, Angel or Star for sure. Let's see, wow, 21% put pumpkin in the poll. You know those people were not voting seriously. They just saw the first thing they saw and picked it. Don Pelton gave a super chat. I want to get that down. All right. Big Hoss, Nathan from North Carolina. I've never been to your state, but I would love to go one day. Arnold Cruz said hi. Leader Mira. Got done with some edits, so I'm tired. Romeo. Oh, you're in Croatia. Where? OMG. I've been to Hrvatska. I've been to Split. I've been to... Was it just 2 cities? Yeah, I've been to Split and I've been to Zagreb. Beautiful country. We got Moussa Senem from Dakar, Senegal. Hello. Ernest, I see you. Dylan Courier, Coffee is here. Good to see you, Coffee. Pecan Island, Don Pelton. Sorry, guys. Grayman, Romeo. Merry Christmas, Romeo. Do you celebrate Christmas this week or do you celebrate Orthodox in January? Jamie, I'm not gonna make any food, but I'm working on a pomander right now. Hannah, will you be streaming when you open Christmas gifts? Probably not when I open, but I'd like to do a live stream after we open presents and I can show you guys what I got. Because I feel like I don't want a camera to be on while we're just hanging out and enjoying each other's company. I'd like for that to remain private. And then I can show you guys the gifts, like my gift haul afterward. Romeo, yep, Croatia, Dylan. Poll answer, I'm not gonna tell you guys just yet. Alfonso from Mexico. You're in Zagreb, nice. Very beautiful. Rich, thank you for the Minnesota squirrel and Hannah emojis. Tim Max, thank you. Thank you, Romeo, for the subscribe and like. I don't know how to say thank you in Croatian. I wonder if it's similar to spasiba. How do you say thank you in Croatian? Oh, I knew this. I knew this. Hvala. Hvala, that's right. Oh man. One of the few words I remember from when I was there. All right, so let's continue. I'm gonna fix this one clove because it's starting to veer off in a crooked direction. Dylan, what you saying, Dylan? Hannah, what movie are you planning for Christmas? I always watch Home Alone. So I'm behind in my Christmas movie watching this year. I'm not sure which movie I'm gonna end up watching. I still haven't watched It's a Wonderful Life, which is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. So I might watch that. We usually have, what's it called? A Christmas Story playing on, you know how they do the 24 hours of A Christmas Story? It still looks crooked. Shoot, yeah, that is crooked. Yeah, so probably A Christmas Story. Dang it. Of course, my last row is starting to look a little jank. Suki, you look a lot like Audrey Hepburn. I have not gotten that ever, I don't think. But I like Audrey Hepburn. She's very elegant, was elegant. So thank you very much. Let's see if I can get this turned around. Dang it. Okay. Don Pelton, Home Alone 1 and 2 are my favorites. I don't know if I've seen the second one. Okay, I think I might have saved it. Hopefully I did. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I haven't watched this year. I don't think I watched The Polar Express. I didn't watch, I kind of half watched Home Alone. It was on in the background. That is a dinky clove. I'm gonna get a better one. Weekend Wingman. Debbie Does Dallas is a great Christmas movie. Never heard of it. Winsay. Merci beaucoup. Romeo. I'm doing good, Romeo. How are you? Suki. Yeah, but Hannah, my school was great. We had money management classes, very unusual, but so useful. I think it is borderline a crime that this stuff is not taught in schools. It just feels so ridiculous that you have to spend so many years learning stuff that you will never use in your life. Like Pythagorean theorem and just, yeah, super academic stuff, and you're not, like, the fundamental, I feel like you have to have fundamentally in education, you need to make sure students know how to survive as adults when they get out into the real world. It's just crazy to me. All right. Toxic Mayhem. Yes, Don Pelton has been donating a ton. I'm going to watch The Sandlot tomorrow. Interesting. I don't think I've heard anyone say that before, watching The Sandlot for Christmas. Christmas Eve. G-Rock Blues, Zamboni. Hello, welcome back. She looks like she could be in my Florida mansion being a great chef. Okay. Sunflower Sisters, very cute username. I love that. Mo Gooder, which house would the Sorting Hat put you in? So I actually took a Harry Potter quiz on, which live stream was it? Oh my goodness, I think it was the Labor Day one. But I know which house I got sorted into. Arthur Lugiano, thank you. Thanks, Desmond. Coffee, they're doing well. Thank you for asking. Dilbert is here. John Jackso. Sandlot is great. I haven't seen it in so long. Oh my goodness. Many, many years. Is it BZ? BT, I have no clue how to send DMs on here, so I posted a link to the Ramsey parody short. Nice. Yeah, I don't think YouTube has a direct, like a DM function like Instagram. Coffee says 777 are the best numbers, are your favorite numbers. Desmond, thank you for letting me know. I'm glad that you like the way I speak. I try to speak clearly on here. Asia El Coldplay and Pakistan company times, everything. Don't know what that means. Yaba and Toxic Mayhem. Yaba, hi Coffee, happy Christmas. Otto the G. Jose Calderon. Jamie, can we watch a classic Christmas movie tonight? I mean, probably not, because I'm going to be here in my kitchen and finishing up this pomander. Plus, I've got a movie that I already started on Netflix. Yeah, but I would do. Coffee says, hey, my friend. I scratched my foot a little bit. Ouch. Coffee, Tiger Woods is almost 50 years old. Wow. On December 30th. Dang. Hello, good guy. If you spam, you're gone for good, so don't even try it. You will be perma-banned. Bear the Conqueror says spam. Yeah, spam is not fun. All right, making progress. Final row. BT, can you add the Debbie Does Dallas to your band list? Oh, didn't even know what that is. Yeah, I probably will. Coffee, Richie, hopefully Tiger Woods will play on the senior tour. Thanks for letting me know about that, BT. It's funny because I feel like when the spammers and the trolls are trying different comments and none of them are making it through, they keep trying to find something to say. So I'm guessing that was whoever's attempt at spamming. Okay. Banned words. Got it. Thank you. Sawan Kumar, good guy. Chief the Medicine Man. Good guy. My favorite health food. That's really tricky. I like so many. I like tofu. I like pickles. I like quinoa. I like all the veggies. I'll just pick tofu. Keanu Mo Gooder says it's going to be shorts and flip-flop weather this Christmas in Florida. BT says, yeah, these guys are not even funny. Yep. Bots are lame. Jamie, I'm going to the Timberwolves game Saturday in Mall of America. Very nice. We are not meeting. I don't meet people on the internet. Don Pelton, I'm here for Hannah. Thank you, Don. Wood VR, Jamie, turmeric. Apparently it's the healthiest. I eat turmeric every day, so that's good. I put turmeric in my tofu scramble. Jamie, BT, how long does the orange with cloves last? I think it can last for several months. I'll have to double check. Monique, I went to Florida for Thanksgiving. I didn't like it, way too hot. Yeah, I'm a cold climate person. I love the winter time. I love the snow. I love the chill. I love that it keeps away the critters, and it's just there's something very cleansing about it and really refreshing. I love, love, love cold weather. So yeah, I wouldn't mind visiting Florida one day, but I have no desire to ever live there. Does not appeal to me. Jamie, where would you meet someone? I don't meet people from the internet in person, period. Nope, not happening. All right, Dylan, I had Papa Murphy's pizza for dinner. Tuesday is $10 and $2 off around Christmas. I didn't know that they did a Christmas discount. That's nice. Thank you, Dawn. Crushing it with the super chats. It's a cool 70 here in Miami. OMG. Miami is on my bucket list of New Year's Eve destinations. Like, if I could do New Year's Eve in Miami one year, OMG. Woo! My policy is, so I'm such a cold weather person, especially around the holidays. I don't ever really want to have a Christmas Eve or a Christmas Day where there's no snow and it's not cold. That just doesn't feel right. However, what I do, I can definitely get behind the idea of being in a cold climate for Christmas and then jetting off somewhere sometime after Christmas to go to a warmer place for New Year's. So I would be happy to fly to Miami for New Year's Eve one year. I feel like Miami would be so much fun on New Year's. A blast. Dang. Don Pelton, we've met already. Yeah, we've all met on here online, but I do not meet anybody in person from online. That's a different story. Anna Atkinson sent a 100. Thank you for sending the 100. All right, got you down. BT, 70 degrees, Dawn. I'm dying to head back to Tampa from Detroit. Mo Gooder, it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. Oh yeah. We have humidity up here in Minnesota. Believe it or not, we have really hot summers up here. We get over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the summertime. And because we have so many lakes and there's just so much water sitting around, it's so humid here. So yeah, I am not a fan of the humidity, and we do get humidity, unfortunately. The humidity is a struggle. All right, 2 more cloves, guys, and then I think I'm done. Christopher Worley is here. Hi, Christopher. Merry Christmas. Oops. Cracked the top of that clove. Ooh. Don Pelton says it's been super dry. Dylan, I wish we could program the weather at will with multi-control. Monique says, I agree. I would never want to live in Florida, but my family really wants me to move there. I considered it, but I really don't want to. Yeah, if it's not for you, don't cave. I mean, it's your life to live, not theirs. And you can always go and visit. All right, last clove, guys. Want to make it great. I really don't want to drop this either and ruin the cloves. All right. Okay. Let's see. Coffee, Don Pelton compared to summer. Jamie, so your true love could be met online, but I do get it. Grocery store, LOL. Jamie, Danielle, Merry Christmas, Danielle. How are you? Thanks for joining. You guys should share your Christmas plans if you would like to in the chat. Don't feel like you have to, but we can have that be a fun topic of conversation. Share your holiday plans, where you'll be, who you'll be hanging with, any special traditions you have. Oops. All right, so the rows are done. I'm real happy with how this is looking. So here you go. Rows of cloves. All right, so now comes the next step. I want to get some ribbon put around this. So I'm gonna try my very best to make this neat and tidy. Midnight Christmas Guatemalan tamales. Bishop Bullwinkle, I'm making a pomander right now. Yeah, but do you have any New Year's traditions like here, first footing? I was reading about that tradition. Yep. First person into the house brings a gift like bread, coal, etc. The only tradition I've ever had on New Year's Eve is toasting with a glass of usually champagne. I don't think there's really anything else. Merry Christmas to you, says Danielle. Monique, I have herpetophobia. Living in a tropical place is not for me. Visiting is okay though. Yep. I don't have a phobia, but I just don't like tropical areas. Swirton. Yeah, you could throw a curveball with this prickly orange. This would hurt if this hit you with the spiked cloves. Ouch. All right, so I do have ribbon, you guys. This is what the ribbon looks like. And I'm gonna try and make this really tidy and pretty. I'm gonna do my very best. So I'm gonna first try to kind of gauge how much ribbon I'm gonna need. Okay, that seems like enough. Danielle, it will come out perfect. Watch, I hope so. I'm trying to get it as perfect as I can. All right, so I need scissors. I don't think I got my scissors out. Oop, I actually think the cloves make my nose a little bit itchy. Okay. I trimmed that. And my strategy for this, I'm actually gonna try and use glue and some pins to keep the ribbon in place. Jamie, it's about time for warm coffee. Actually was meaning to drink some water. All right, so I've got like some pins, some little black pins, and I'm gonna try and pin the ribbon in place using a couple of these guys. And then I also have a little bit of glue. So what I'm gonna do is, ooh, man, these clothes, dang, are getting me. So I'm gonna carefully put some glue in here. Just a little dab. Kurt Goods is very creative. Thank you. Doing my best. Okay, tuck it in, and then use this black tack, basically, to push the ribbon in with the glue so that it sticks. And I wonder if I could use like the end of a pen to get it in. Okay, so that ribbon is looking real secure. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Kurt. Thank you so much. I'm walking my dog and it's snowing. How beautiful, Stone Papa Smurf. I love that. All right, so this will be the trickier part, is getting it wrapped around. Kurt, good. Oatmeal, I'm doing good. How are you, Oatmeal? Kareem TV, Hannah, you are a very awesome person. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Let me grab a paper towel because I think these cloves, are making my nose itchy. I'm in Dedham, Massachusetts, says Stone Papa Smurf. Very cool. Hello, Clarette. Yeah, there is trivia, so vote. Also, I'm so sorry, I need to close the poll. I'm late on that. All right, so I'm gonna set that down, rinse my hands. Oh, come on, ribbon. All right, I'm gonna close the poll in just a moment. So vote, vote, vote. Enjoy the Christmas weather, says Danielle. Christmas girly. Yeah, but Roger Whittaker, yeah, she taught me to whistle, still in my ears. Okay. End poll. Let's see. What did you guys say? Poll number 1, guess the tree topper on my Christmas tree. Angel got the most by 1%. I do not have an angel on top of my tree. I have a star. So good job to those of you who guessed correctly and said star. It is a star, not an angel. Merry Christmas, Christmas girly XD. Oh, me Jay-Z, Merry Christmas. Hello. All right, second poll question. Totally random. I thought of this yesterday. This is very different. Poll number 2. Guess which military branch would be my first choice to serve in? Is it Army, Navy, Air Force, or Marines? I think it was Ernest that made me think about this yesterday. He made a comment about his branch, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, okay, that's a poll question I can ask. Not Christmassy at all, but I just figured I'd put one in there for you. Vikings beat the Lions and Packers, says me, Jay-Z. Yeah, our season is over, so, you know, whatever happens, it's chill. All right, so this is the part that's a little tricky for me. Trying to get this ribbon in place. I think I've got an idea. BT, what about the Coast Guard? I don't want to be in the Coast Guard, so it didn't make the cut. Okay, so I'm gonna carefully set this. I feel like I need to set this on like a towel or something soft.
She got her hand on the fence. What are you thinking, Alice?
What did she think?
You get her inside, she's freezing.
I'm not leaving Tula. I'm staying here. Or we have
Space Force got it next. Yeah, Space Force not on the list, but I think Space Force is crazy. Super cool.
I think you all should spend the night here. Oh, I'll put this rich. I appreciate the help, Liz. Gotta get her home. Anything throws out there. Please, make me honest. I think I know what I can or can't do for Mom.
Kobe, he's right. You should stay here to his business.
You've all done quite enough for my family.
Kobe, he blindsided all of us, okay? I swear to you, I didn't know, and I'm just as upset as you are.
For heaven's sake, Lexi, I did it for you.
What?
You wouldn't have taken the job if you knew I was involved. It was the only way I could get you home. I was trying to make things right. I bought it for you. Your teammates are stay out of this one. All of it? The hell she's under earn 1 single square foot of this land. It's family, son. I thought you'd be happy.
How could you think this would make me happy? You lied to me. You manipulated me. Stop it! Stop it! Stop yelling at each other! It's Christmas.
Let's see, Zaza. Did you see Bears Packers game? No, me, Jay-Z, I did not. Everybody makes fun of the Coast Guard. Yeah, not for me. So it's not in the poll.
Please just. Lexi,
I don't even know where to begin with how profoundly screwed up this is.
isn't this what you want? Run your own ranch.
No! And certainly not by taking away from someone I love.
Wow.
I don't know.
Dylan Courier, Space Force would be so much fun, I believe. I personally have no desire to go to outer space in my life, so I would leave that for other
Here under false
people.
pretenses and manipulated me into something that makes sense a lie.
Why don't you just tell me what to do? I'm trying here.
Excellent. All right, got the ribbon around it, and now I just have to tie a little bow. Oh, come on, close, man.
She gave up a lot of her dreams to live in this country. She knew you were smart and talented. She just wanted you to have options, just in case this one was for you. I promised to give you those options. You would find out what you knew. Now look what you do. Bring yourself all on your own.
Try again.
You were beautiful.
I'd bet my bottom dollar poll answer is Navy. Looks like Air Force is dominating right now.
I trust you. I'm so sorry. I should have done it differently when I came. I know it caused you a lot of pain. I have to move forward, so please just tell me what to do. I've lost track of my
Yay!
I can't stand the thought of losing this single second more. I just want the daughter back. We'll be back first. Yeah, she said. We'll be fine.
Just trying to get this ribbon to come through just a little bit more.
Maybe he's got it under control. She's probably
Jamie, Stomapa Smurf, Zaza, Bishop. The Navy wasn't bad. I enjoyed my time in it. Oh, come on, ribbon. All right.
There you are. Is Abby still sleeping?
I suppose. Look, I really don't have time
Because
for
I
this.
just need you to hear me out. Okay, I've been up all night with your mom and yes, she showed me the books, which I can rest by the way, but I have a plan.
What?
I have a plan to save the ranch.
It's not my ranch, it's your ranch. That's
So
not
you really need to open that, please.
Okay.
I'd like to sell the ranch back to you.
Why does it say purchase price for $1?
That's all I want for it. And we're going to my dad.
Yay! Sorry, I wasn't chatting that much because I wanted to really focus on this. Look at how cute this is.
Together and action
Let me fluff up the bow a little bit.
in exchange.
Come on,
I'd like to bring your business.
behave.
50/50, but it would remain in your name. So I manage the ranch. You do the work that you
So
like to do.
frustrating.
Once
Come on.
you're profitable again, split the profits.
I live here. You're not even a child.
I'm thinking about expanding, maybe opening an office in Quebec. I don't know, heard that it's going to be
Yay!
Let's see.
I'm not getting the full-time job.
Bow could be a little cuter, but
This is crazy. Why would you give me back to the ranch?
I actually, someone was asking me if I was making this for someone yesterday on the live, and I actually have decided I want this to be a present. So this is going to be a Christmas present to someone.
Be part of my family's legacy. Last night, my dad agreed to bring it back into the fold. So
Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with the bow,
let me help you.
but you know what? Whatever. I'll just have to live with it.
Damn, CEO. You're good.
So yes,
I think it turned out pretty cute. All right, let's set that to the side. This thing just wants to roll around everywhere. Okay, let me see what you guys have been saying because I was real focused. I was locked in on my pomander. So Danielle, that's so pretty, but it smells fantastic. It does smell really good, Danielle. Yes. Zucky, Jamie, thank you. Anastasia. Erna says, ouch, Army isn't in the running. Nope. Birch Josh is back. Hello. Sorry, I was not chatting there for a bit because I wanted to finish my little pomander ball. Cute. Oh, I'm so happy with this. All right. So I'm just gonna let that hang out and see what you guys are saying. BT says Marines for the win. Coffee, Stephen Washington. Kurt Good, very impressive and creative, thanks. I mean, you know, this isn't a new craft by any means. This has been around for a long, long time. But, yes, I finished my little pomander. Yay! The ribbons are getting a little, one of them is a little crooked. So I'll try and keep it tidy, since the reason I was being so precise with it is because I'm gonna give this as a gift. So I want this to be, I wanted this to be, you know, extra nice, since it's not just gonna be sitting around my place.
No, thank you. I'm just browsing.
Just keeps wanting to roll over, that's the problem though. There we go. Okay, coffee, Steven, Dirty South, hello, how are you? M says Astro, if you join the Air Force, what plane would you want to fly? Whatever, like, the latest planes are that they're flying. I'm not picky. Kareem is here. Zucky, this is an orange, yes. It's called a pomander that I spiked with cloves. Yay! I'm so happy. I tried so hard. Herman, thank you, Herman. Zucky says looks delicious, so definitely not something that you eat. I guess you could eat the inner orange, but it's meant as like a decorative item for your home. Jolly Stitch BF, hello. What are people saying? Air Force. Then it's pretty split between Army and Navy, and then Marines. All right, I'm gonna leave the poll open for a few more minutes. And then I'm gonna close it and let you guys know what the answer is. JCB Coin. Hello, JCB Coin. How are you? Merry Christmas. So soon to Christmas. So I'm in the central time zone of the United States. It's currently 9:30 p.m. my time. So it's the day before Christmas Eve. Zucky says, I pull for Army. It's never the first option, so it's not Army. Space Force says JCB Coin. Mo Gooder, my old manager was a retired Marine gunnery sergeant. Wow, could not have asked for a better boss. I feel like it would be amazing and also intense having a veteran as a boss. Drone Plays, good to see you. How are you? Bulldog Rick, I'm 1 hour ahead of you, so you must be in the mountain time zone. Happy almost Christmas Eve. Yep, it's Christmas Eve today, guys. Well, for me. Some of you, it's already Christmas Eve if you've already crossed over into the early morning hours or even later into tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 24th. Bulldog Rick is in Montana. Zucky, army option is there. Yes, but Zucky, I think you must be new. So the rule for my poll questions, the correct answer is never the first option, because that is the option that everyone scrolling through my live just picks and leaves. So I never put the right answer first. JCB Coin, I am not in Kentucky. I am in the Midwest, in a cold state that's close to Canada. Do you have any guesses where I am? Kareem TV says, Denmark, we do the 24th. Yes, I know in a lot of places, Christmas Eve, the 24th, is the main gathering day, and then Christmas Day is actually not as busy. Haha, Rich. Zucky, I didn't know. Needs to be in Iowa, LOL. I do like Iowa. David, how I get here? I'm in the Philippines, full-time with my Filipino wife, retired. Ooh, it's almost noon, 12 o'clock noon on Christmas Eve for you. Born in Michigan. Very cool. Wow, so you're retired and what brought you to the Philippines? Was it your wife? Egg Shen, you're in South Dakota, question mark. No. Drum plays. Hey Hannah, what are you doing for Christmas? So for tomorrow, I'm planning on going over to my parents' house, and I like to bring presents over ahead of time so that they're just there waiting for all of us on Christmas Day. So I'll just be hanging out tomorrow evening at my parents' house, and then I will be coming back home to my place. And then on Christmas Day, the 25th, we all gather at my parents' house, and then we'll be opening up presents there. Bulldog Rick Rudolph is in her backyard. Rizeki says, I didn't know. Well, now you know. That's okay. Yeah, but just got my next profile pic. Guess what? Is it the Pomander, maybe? Egg Shen. Hi, Hannah. I was just kidding. I know. I know that you know I'm based here in the Twin Cities. Jolly Stitch. Bro, I'm in Rhode Island. Christmas is tomorrow. Well, it's still the 23rd for you. So Christmas, you're still in the 23rd, and the 24th is for you tomorrow because you're only an hour ahead of me. Nolan Childers. Drone Plays. Hannah, are you going live tomorrow night? Yep. I'm going live every single day of December. That includes Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve. So I will be live tomorrow. My plan is to do 8 p.m. Central Time, same like my usual time slot of 8 p.m. Central Time. That's what I'm thinking tomorrow. David, warm weather year round. David, no more winters. Gotcha. Drone Plays New Year's. I am going to be up north in northern Minnesota. Nolan, Eggshen, did some more Christmas shopping, just got home. Awesome. Love to hear it. Also, we made it past 100 likes. I want to say thank you guys for that. I see 120. Hi, Diana. All right, I'm going to close the poll and let you guys know what the right answer is. I knew you were in the Twin Cities. One question. How about them Bears? Coach Ditka. I love Mike Ditka. Oh my God, he's so funny. What a legend. I do like the Chicago Bears. All right. And also, the Minnesota Vikings are out of the playoffs, so I need to root for somebody. And there are several teams that I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for the Bears, the Packers. I feel like the Ravens and the Lions are both kind of not going to make it, so not them, but Bears, Packers, Seattle Seahawks, Bills, and is that it now? Because some of my teams have fallen off. Yeah, those are the ones I can think of. Zacky Wacky. Hey Hannah, I'm so happy I'm subscribed to a health channel. Yay! I'm glad you are too. Okay, poll question number 2. This is not Christmas related, it just occurred to me because Ernest Grass inspired this question. It just came to mind and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask this at some point. So, the second poll question of tonight, guess which military branch would be my first choice to serve in? I am not a veteran, I am not an active duty service member, I've never been involved with the military in any capacity, so don't get confused. I'm just saying, if I had chosen to serve, which branch would I have chosen? Air Force got half of the vote. I think Air Force is cool. It probably would be maybe my second choice, but it's not my top choice. Army came in second. It would not be Army. Navy came in third. It would be Navy. I love the idea of just like being like out on like the oceans, like on these naval ships. And also, there's a bunch of veterans in my family, and the most common service branch of among the veterans in my family is the Navy. I just feel like, oh, Navy is so cool. So yes, I would have gone into the Navy if I got like, what's it called? If I got drafted right now, I don't even know if you get a choice if you get drafted. But if I had to pick a branch right now, / if I had gone into service at a younger age, I would have picked Navy. So only 16% of you got it right. I'm surprised. I thought more people would pick Navy because I've said a few times before that Navy is the most represented branch in my family. Sally Shorts, BT, Bucks, not rooting for the Bucks. No, Drone Plays, are you doing a 24-hour live stream? So I've done 2 of those already, and I'll probably do my next 24-hour live stream sometime in the spring as like a, let's get ready for spring, spring cleaning, spring flowers. I was thinking today even of like light spring dishes I could do, like fresh veggies and I don't know, Easter stuff. Bulldog Rick, I told you last night, da Bears. Ernest says go Patriots. Zachy Wacky says go Detroit Lions. David, thank you. Simfire says Space Force. Louise, Dellen Courier, Navy, nice, you got it right. Hell, they go to sea for like 6 to 8 months at times. Yeah, but it's like, you're gonna be in service no matter the branch you pick. Luis Fernandez, Zachy Wacky says, I knew it. Reaper says, cheers. Thank you, Luis. Random Happy Dude, I made a pomander. So this is gonna be a gift for someone. I'm not gonna say who, but I spiked an orange with cloves. I'm trying to keep it really nice. Spiked an orange with cloves, and then I wrapped it in a ribbon, and I'm gonna be gifting it. The trouble is trying to keep it upright and not rolling around because I don't want to crush the cloves. So stubborn, it just keeps wanting to roll over. Maybe I should just let it roll. Don't spam or you get perma-banned. Navy family over here says Zachy Wacky. VW Purger. Hey Hannah, Zucky. Reindeer, Luis Fernandez, Young Chazi. It was Navy. Navy was the answer. Luis Fernandez, Bulldog. Yabba, 2 out of 2 tonight. No, you'd be Navy. Nice, Yabba. You know me so well. Drone Plays. Nope, you don't eat it. This is purely for home decoration and scent and something pretty to look at. What if the orange goes bad? Then you just throw it away. Let's see. Lucas Gabriel. All right, what are your NFL Super Bowl predictions? I still have to think about this. I've been getting asked this quite a bit. All right, guys. I was gonna look for something quick here. I'm gonna hit this. Let's see. The Bears. Do you like the Broncos? They're okay. I'm kind of neutral on them. Humberto. All right, guys. So I'm not the Rams. No. I'm going to wrap it up tonight a little early because I need to eat and I just want to get some stuff done before Christmas Eve tomorrow. But I want to say thank you to several people. Don Pelton gave a ton of super chats, so thank you, Don. I want to say thank you to the people who gave gifts, which included Don Pelton again, Ernest Grass, Kirby, Mr. Big Body B, Roger Hess, Reaper, BT, Micah Hilliker, and Anna Atkinson. Thank you very much for the gifts. Have a good night, Egg Shen. Yes, Don, excellent. You want Burrow on the Vikings? Honestly, I wouldn't because I want him to be on a better team. Me too, Rich. I will add you to the shout outs. Thank you, Rich. Just in time to make the shout outs. Rich. Aw, dang it. Just in time to make the shout outs. Rich. Thank you. Woohoo! Appreciate you. Yes, Drone Plays, I am heading out for the night because I got stuff to do tonight. Jamie Hubler, see ya tomorrow, guys. I will be going live tomorrow, remember. Lemon Haze, Bishop Bullwinkle, enjoy the rest of your night. Yaba is waving goodbye. Bye, Yaba, have fun with the family. Thank you, David. Let's see. Danielle, have a good night, everyone. And a reminder, quick reminder, I should have done this earlier, that my next Livemas live stream is tomorrow, which is, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA, normal time slot. Can't believe it's gonna be Christmas Eve already. Jeff Arrows, love your stream, enjoy family time. Yes, I certainly will. Come on back tomorrow night, which is already Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve at 8 p.m. Central Time for Livemas Day 24, since it's every day this month. Chris Gill, thank you so much. Let me put you on the shout out list, and I also wanted to get Rich's super chat in the pics. Let's see if I can find you. Me too, LOL. Okay, I'm gonna get this real quick and try not to kill the live. Yes, got it. Okay. I think that's it for the night, Jamie. Yep. Have a good night. And Gulfs is something. Good night, everybody. All right, cool. I will see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time, Christmas Eve. It's already gonna be Christmas Eve tomorrow, which is crazy. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It'll be fun. And day 24 of Livemas. Bye.